make it in time? Did I did I make it in time? Oh god. Oh god, I wasn't ready for this. Wait, hold on, I don't have the game started. Let's see, mystery, druidic ritual. Didn't like prepare shit, I just saw that. No, not fake stream, not fake stream. I haven't started yet. I was just getting everything set up. Where the hell's my GOG folder? GOG folder is short for uh oh god. Oh god. Is it this one? What the f okay. No way, S2G. Hold up. Oh god. Oh god. I'm coming, trust the plan. Trust the plan, trust the plan, trust the plan, trust the plan, trust the plan. Oh god, please just work. Okay. The Celebi you knew doesn't exist anymore. I've caught her in a dark ball. Any Pokemon caught with the dark ball is heart is closed and it's powered up to its maximum level. Hi everybody. Okay, welcome. Thank you for the raid. Thank you for the raid. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. That was the plot of Pokemon Forever. Thank you. Thank you for the raid. I'm sorry I wasn't ready. I don't know how well this is gonna go because I panicked and I opened up the heroic launcher version of Mystery of the Druids instead of like the native one that I've been, well, native with big, like 20 quotes on either side of that word. Uh, Native being like the good old games version. But actually I'd love to tell you all about the heroic launcher after I solve the mystery of why I can't get this captain's cat to appear. Anyway, welcome. Welcome to the stream. Welcome Tonebreaker, welcome Marburst. Thanks again for the raid. Thank you for all of the Mario Galaxy streaming that you've done. I love that game. I'll play it myself maybe. In homage after I do the other stuff that I had ideas to do. This game's going to take like 3 months to finish, but when it's done, I'm going to play Rayman 3. I'm gonna play Spyro Enter the Dragonfly. I'm gonna play Spyro A Hero's Tale. I'm going to play Sonic and the Black Knight. I'm gonna make like 3 more promises, and then I'm gonna play the game. I'm gonna play Sonic Unleashed. I'm gonna play Sonic Colors for the Wii, and I'm gonna play Super Mario 64 Star Road, and I'm going to play Tetris Worlds, and I'm gonna play Star Wars The Clone Wars. Anyway, back to the mystery at hand. I am Detective Halligan, and this has been Mystery of the Druids. We need to get the Captain's Cat to appear if you were here last time. In prepping for the stream, I found out that you can take a closer look at this boat. Now, audio check. Is everything working? I can see the Marburst emotes are working, which is fantastic. Oh, I'm sure it's all working fine. Anyway, look at the crust on this audio check. Thank you. Audio, Studio Maya. 3D Studio Maya. Autodesk. Thunder. Okay, anyway, I'm looking at the salty crust on the bottom of this boat. Halligan was interested in it, and I need to talk to this guy a little bit more.
What can I do for you?
Anyway, back to Monsieur le Capitaine. I've got a few more questions.
I've got a few more questions concerning our last conversation. All right. Ask me anything you like, my boy.
He likes me now. Audio check confirmed. Thank you, Marburst, by the way. Pierre says you're from Carmores, like he is.
Pierre says
Is
you're
that
from
true?
Carmore, like he is. Is that true? Yes, that's right. I grew up here. As a youngster, I
Smugboy,
wanted to be a
welcome!
fisherman.
Welcome to the
I used to work on
mystery
my father's
of the
yacht. Later, I went to
Druids.
naval college to become a captain of the Merchant Navy of France. I have a small house at the end of the road, just behind Francois' Bistro.
Oh, add the Binding of Isaac to the list of promises I just made. Don't you? It's really nice. This is what released in 2001. Tell me more about Pierre.
I meet him almost every day. He
It's so
doesn't have
nice.
much
I
to
love
do
these like
these
weird
days.
pre-rendered
Not since the
graphics.
fishing industry went down the drain.
So he's a fisherman, is he?
He used to have 3 trawlers and 5 employees. But nobody wants French fish anymore these days. They're too expensive. Now he spends
In this
his days
economy?
sitting at the jetty, catching a few fish for himself.
Oh, I might
and
have
his
crashed the
friends.
game.
They meet round at his place
Oh,
practically
God.
every evening and talk about old times when they used to go out on their
Oh,
trawlers
please.
every day.
Okay, I moused outside of the game, so it might crash. So I'm just gonna try to alt-tab back into it. Oh, I think we salvaged it. Oh my god, I fixed it! I made it back. All right. No one else could like see the struggle that just happened, but after I mouse out of the game, I can't get the cursor back into the game. So I had to like alt-tab to get it back in focus. But if the game ever gets taken out of focus, i.e. by clicking outside of it, it'll just crash completely. Because this game is held together by paper clips and rubber bands, much like the Reptar mech in Rugrats 2000 in Paris, Go to Paris. It'd be funny if he was like, Pierre, I hardly know Pierre.
How long does he sit there fishing?
Until I come back with my last load of passengers. Since he's had that fishing rod,
I thought that
he
was funny,
sometimes sits
Smugboy.
there even longer. If I have time, we go over to Francois' place when I'm finished for the day.
Doesn't he have anything better
Doesn't he
to
have
do?
anything better to do?
No, not much. None of the villagers here has much to do, since business is so bad nowadays. Pierre has a small farm which supplies him with all he needs. A few years back, he built himself a small stable next to his house, where he keeps a few animals. His life is rather boring, really. That's why he's always pleased when I tell him a few stories.
I think the lines are delivered with a little bit of soul on the voice actor's part. It's like that little chuckle in the middle of him saying, his life is rather boring, really. It's like a...
Thank
like
you,
that
Monsieur le
touch.
Capitaine. You've been a great help.
You're welcome, my boy.
He was also really gruff and mean to me until I referred to him by his full name, Monsieur le Capitaine. So...
Excuse me, Pierre.
Yes? Now what?
I'd like to ask you something about Captain de Nueve. I'd like to speak to you about fishing. I'd like to speak to you about Castle of Demore. I'm gonna talk about Capitan Nueve. Now, if you were here for the...
to you about fishing.
I meant to click the other one. If you were here for the last stream, I spent a lot of time talking to these guys, and I could not really advance. But, I mean, I looked at a few guides between streams, and I just realized I was covering my face, and it wasn't tracking me at all. I did look at, like, a guide for what to do next on the screen, and it says that I need to, like, get to some particular dialogue. So, I might be here for a little bit, because I swear I talked to these guys for, like, 20 minutes yesterday. Stream, and I didn't get anything.
I have to go.
Here, let's
Good
just...
luck with your fishing.
Thank you, thank you.
Thank you, thank you. Wait, did you just give up on the accent?
Excuse me, Pierre.
Yes? Now what?
No, you didn't. Alright, I'd like to ask you about...
I'd like to ask you something about Capitaine Deneuve.
Captain
Have you spoken to him?
Deneuve.
Yes, I have. And you were right. He's
Deneuve.
a very strange man.
Can you really believe everything
Can you really
he says?
believe everything he says?
Well, I'm not sure, quite honestly. He's a sailor, and they're always full of stories. 50 years at sea are a long time. Enough time to experience a great deal. And for a lot of
Should
things
it be
to become a
is
bit
a long
muddled up
time?
in one's mind.
He certainly seems to say
Might
some
be a
strange
dialect
things.
thing.
I don't think all his stories are true, but there's a core of truth in many of them. You'll have to make up your own mind which of his stories to believe.
Alright. I'd like to... Is he a friend of yours?
Is he a friend of yours?
Friend? Well, I've seen him almost every day for a number of years. He captains the ferry, I do my fishing. When he's finished for the day, we sometimes go over to the bistro for a glass of pastis.
A glass of pasta.
Now I come to think of it, I suppose we are friends.
I guess
Get
we
on
are
well with each
friends.
other? I should think it's pretty difficult being friends with a man like him.
Oh, we get on rather well, really. We don't talk much, you know. If anything, he does the talking.
Spins his yarns, webs
The only
his
thing about him that
tails. I mean,
sometimes
spins
drives
his
me
web.
crazy is his damned cat.
The captain has a cat.
There we go.
Yes.
Tell me about
He
the
lets her
cat.
out here on the jetty in the morning and takes her back in at night. And the damned beast spends all day slinking
This is the
around here.
dialogue I
You don't like
needed.
cats.
I hate cats. They steal the fish from my bucket or get tangled up in my fishing line. The nervous creature has often knocked my bucket of bait over, and I've had to go and get some more.
Aw.
I've told him hundreds of times to take the animal on the ferry with him, but he just won't do it.
My cat's afraid
Okay.
of water.
Thank you for your assistance.
No problem. You're welcome.
Oh, I didn't click anything. He just disengaged. Halligan disengaged as soon as he heard what he wanted to know. Okay, I've been told. I've been told that now a cat will always slink from the bottom of the screen if I back away from Pierre. So I'm gonna run over here. Arr, we're landlocked. And stay away from the chamber pot of secrets. Like a fishing rod. I'm gonna use all the options to find out about. Okay. Sorry, I'm not gonna be looking up a guide for much of this game. I was stuck here for half an hour. Just to keep the stream going. Leave and stand in front of the crate and a cat's gonna show. It's not happening. After talking to the captain, again talk with the fisherman and use all the other dialogues until he mentions the ferocious cat. Leave and stand in front of the crate. With Carmore written on it. Okay. Get the green scarf and wait for it to sit by the... I can't get this dim-a-danged cat to spawn. I guess I'll go look at the crust again. Oh,
Salt.
I forgot I can right-click to investigate. I got stuck at one point because of that. I'm positive that I'm like missing a little trigger, but I won't give up. I know I can get this game to keep moving.
Excuse me, Pierre.
Yes? Now what?
I know I can solve the mystery of the Druids.
I'd like to ask you something about Capitaine Deneuve.
Have you spoken to him?
Yes,
Thank
I
you
have.
very much for coming,
And you were
guys,
right.
really.
He's a very strange man.
Can you really believe everything
you
he
really
says?
believe
Let's try that
everything
other
he says?
dialogue
Well,
option.
50 years at sea are a long
Escape
time.
is how you
certainly, I
skip the
don't have to-
dialogue. You don't have to make up his mind. Okay.
Why does he only captain a small...
He used to command a large
He was
merchant ship.
dismissed
He missed
because he
Cape Town
drank.
Harbor in the fog.
That could have happened to anyone. Drink or no drink.
Now, what do you know
Yes,
about
But
sailing?
it so happens that with him, it
Correct
was drink.
detective
He was
Halligan.
actually seeing double. In the fog, he saw the shadowy outlines of 2 bays and ordered his helmsman to set course for the one on the right.
Oh,
And that was the wrong one?
Exactly. There was no right-hand bay. The port had one,
one bay, not two.
But you'd better keep that to yourself.
I
He
understand.
gets embarrassed. Alright, and then is he a friend of yours?
Is he a friend of...
Friend? Yes.
And you
you
go
get
to the
on-
bistro, and you come upon the
Captain, yes.
realization
He lets
that
her out here on the jetty.
You don't
are
like
friends,
I've
and
told
he
him.
has a cat that he won't take with him now. Oh, here we go. I guess I got ejected from the dialogue prematurely. So now I would like to talk about Castle Demore.
I'd like to speak to you about the castle of Carmore.
I've told you all I know about it.
Okay. Have you heard of the Lord of Castle Garlemore?
Have you ever heard of the Lord of the Castle of Carmore?
Yes, of course.
Mhm.
My parents used to tell me about him in order to scare me.
Oh, you told me about this last time.
For the children of Carmore, the Lord was a kind of bogey.
But I'll let you all,
Our
if this
parents
is your
used to
first
tell
time
us
seeing
horror
it.
stories about him.
What did they say?
That villagers used to vanish. that the Lord would catch and kill little children.
Oh.
They told me, "Pierre, sleep now, or the Lord will come and get you." I remember it.
So
as if it
weird.
were
Just say Peter
yesterday.
Piper or something. What did people believe would happen? Was he evil? Have you ever been to there as an adult? Oh.
What did people believe would happen if the Lord came to get you?
Tell me
He'd
all
be
about it.
killed and fed to the Lord's hounds.
Goodness.
At least, that's what my parents told me.
That's not much of a bedtime story to tell a small boy.
True.
Well, it was to keep
It
you in
worked.
bed.
He kept away from the castle after dark, believe me.
Uh-huh.
Have you ever been to the castle as an adult?
Yes, a couple of times. We needed stones for
Oh,
our new
yeah.
stable. But I don't mind telling you, I wasn't too happy out
The
there.
wind's howling outside, by the way. There's a hurricane. But we're gonna solve this mystery. I have to go. Oh, one more
You know
thing.
about
What about the
Not
castle?
much. It's supposed to have belonged to a rich family around here many centuries ago.
Oh my
As
God.
a child, I used to play in the ruins with my friends.
Why is that?
Safe to walk
It was in
around
danger
in
of
the
collapsing,
rubble.
my friend.
Danger
Anyway,
of collapsing.
it's pretty creepy out there, especially in the cemetery.
Oh, I hope we
There's
get
not
to
much
go
left of the
there.
castle nowadays. Local farmers use the ruin as a quarry when they need stones for their houses. There's just a few bits of rubble left, that's all.
Oh,
Was the
let's
Lord
just
such an
exhaust the
evil
poor guy.
character, then?
Oh, yes, so I've heard. They say he murdered his entire family, not to mention half the household.
Isn't his
He was a
household a
madman,
family?
but I don't remember many details of the old stories.
Oh, the helpers?
I have to go. Good luck with your fishing.
Thank you, thank you.
Well, I'm a detective, so I'm going to investigate. Oh, there's another area I can go to.
This must be the castle.
Oh,
Or rather, what's left of it. Pretty creepy.
this is creepy as hell. Let's go in. Can we all hear that foreboding tone?
The ceiling of the tower has caved in.
Wow.
The ceiling of the tower has caved in.
This is so cool. I gotta find me a druid. Looks like it's just you and me, Detective Halligan. Oh, I should advertise the stream. I can do that by going to Twitch and getting my link. If I switch to my streamer profile and look at my own tweets, copy the link, copy the, oh yeah, that's the button. Okay, there we go. Going to paste it. I'm weathering the storm with the mystery of the Druids. And why this captain's cat won't spawn. There you go. Alright. We are on our way to affiliate. I couldn't tell if that's the wind outside or like an in-game track. Is there any benefit to being here? I'm lost, said the duckling from Lilo and Stitch. The ugly duckling. Did Lilo and Stitch supply a modified version of the Ugly Duckling, or was that like the actual story of the Ugly Duckling? Okay. Now, do I have more places that I can? Aha! That's one slow jaunt you have there. Ah, look at that.
A tower. This castle must have been a real fortress before it collapsed.
That's so neat. Down the stairs you go, Mr. Halligan.
An iron gate.
An iron gate.
It's locked.
I've heard about this puzzle. You've got to use your case file to open the gate. I only knew that because that was in like half the reviews I read for this game. It said a lot of the puzzles have obscure answers, like folding up your case file,
My case file.
to open the gate. I didn't give you any time to digest that, viewers, but God. Well, I guess we'll start by... That probably just like leaves, I feel like. Here, let's save the game real quick. Yes, please. That's a little loud, sorry. Oh, there's a man! I saw him! What was that? A man. I have recorded evidence that there was a dude right there just now. He was absolutely there. Okay. No? Okay. Okay, I like circle. Okay. Oh god. The pathing around here is a mystery. Why do they even need the captain's cat? It looks like I can just progress. Oh. Uh-huh, I can inspect you.
A gravestone. Pretty weather-beaten. There's a hollow at the top.
What's hollow? A hollow at the top?
Gravestone. Pretty weather-beaten.
There's a hollow.
There's a hollow at the top.
Like a dent? Looks like a dent.
A gravestone. Pretty weather-beaten.
Huh.
There's a hollow at the top.
There's a hollow at the top. Okay. Oh my gosh, how far away can I go? Oh, hello, it's a little baby sandcastle. Little baby castle. Use the one.
A mausoleum.
A mausoleum. I've got to see where this game goes. This is incredible. And quite mysterious.
A gravestone.
Okay. Same deal. That's insane. It's that guy with the black shirt. That was so weird. Will he come back? That guy with the black shirt was like the tech and the Power of Juju looking character in Rocket Power Beach Bandits. I can't continue in that direction. Hmm. I'm Detective Lowry. Oh god. We're playing quick games always is hard to figure out. Alright, now I want to be in the Hafen. Well, it seems like we've exhausted Pierre's dialogue. I want his fishing rod. Can I have that? Oh wait, maybe he'll tell me that.
Excuse me, Pierre.
Ask me
Yes?
for a
Now
pair.
I'd like to...
What would you like?
I would like your fishing rod.
I like you.
Yes, nice.
The Tele Ultra Scope 47. I would like
Mind
it.
if I hold your fishing rod?
Sorry, my friend. It was very expensive.
Well,
I
to
spent
me,
800
it was very
francs on it,
dear.
and I'm not going to let anyone else touch it.
Oh, that's fair. He spent a lot of money on it.
Could you give me one of your fish?
On a normal day, I would.
How many fish have you?
Not,
That's
Not a single
yeah,
one.
Precisely. I must try to catch some.
You're planning to sell?
Okay.
No.
I see.
Sorry.
Visitor's
No.
coming.
I have to
Alright.
go.
Thank you.
Wait, what are you
Excuse me,
planning
yes?
to catch?
I'd like...
What?
Oh well.
I take it these drums contain fuel.
Fuel. Oh god, Captain, please. I need salvation. What must I do to
Monsieur le
get out
Capitaine,
of the
what can I do
kelp
for you?
forest?
I've got a few more questions.
All right. Ask me anything you like, my boy.
My boy. Pierre says
Yes,
you're
said
from
Yes, that
Samoa.
later I would. I have a small.
You had a thing. Tell me more about
me more
Pierre.
about-
I meet him almost every day. He doesn't have much to do these days.
So he's a fisherman, is
He used to have 3 trawlers
Would
and
you
5
consider
employees.
taking your cat with you?
Nobody wants French fish any. Now he spends his days sitting at the jetty, catching a few. They meet
Nice
round in
friends
his
to
place
eat.
practically every evening and talk about old times.
That's cute.
Doesn't he have anything?
No, not much. None of the villagers here
Business
has
is so
much to
bad,
do,
but those boats
since
look
business
nice.
is so bad nowadays. Yeah, a few years back he built himself a. His life is rather boring, really.
Aww. How long does he sit there
How long does he sit
fishing?
there fishing?
Pray tell.
Until I come back with my last load of passengers. Since he's had that fishing rod,
Okay.
he sometimes sits there even longer. If I have.
Thank you,
Thank
Monsieur
you,
le
Monsieur le
Capitaine.
Capitaine. You've been a great help.
You're welcome, my boy.
You're welcome, my boy. Okay. So, you don't have anything for me? Did I miss something? Is there anything I have to do back at Fingus Dangus Land? Maybe he has something new to tell me since I went to the castle. I just need to exhaust him
Excuse
more.
me, Pierre.
Yes? Now what?
Capitan. I'd like to speak to. I'm gonna use all my Mystery of the Druid puzzle solving techniques to do this. I'd like to speak to you about fishing. I'd like to speak to you about the castle of Demore. Tell
I'd
me
like
more
to
about
ask you
Captain
something about
Deneuve.
Capitaine Deneuve.
Have you spoken to him?
I
Yes, I
certainly
have.
have. Can you really believe anything he says?
Can you read?
Well, I'm not 50
He
years.
certainly seemed...
I don't think all his. You'll have to make up your own mind. Which of you?
Okay, which stories to believe? Is he a friend of yours?
Is he a friend of...
Friend? Yes.
Do you get on well with each...
Oh, we get on rather well, really.
Don't
If
talk
anything,
much.
he does. The only thing about him that sometimes drives me
Is
crazy.
his damned
Captain has
cat.
Yes. He lets her out.
You don't like cat?
I hate cats. I've told him hundreds.
And he just won't do it. So he has the cat. I have talked about the cat. Okay. Cat won't spawn. Mystery of the Druids. I'm just Ask Jeevesing this on stream now. I'm Ask Jeevesing. That's the word. This on stream right now. I cannot get this cat to spawn. Neoseeker.com. Let's see. We've gotten pretty far without opening up one of these bad boys at least. Oh, it's a very long thing. The captain will talk about a druid charm. Mention the captain's name and a few notes of interest. There are a fair few tales. Alright, time to get the salt.
Okay. Thank you for your assistance.
No
Okay. The cat! Did y'all see that? The cat's real! The cat is real! The cat is real! Hello, my son. How can I assist you, my boy? Oh, he does look like the Mansley. Sergeant Mansley. I don't know if he was a sergeant, but he did act as a detective in the movie. Was he like sergeant or lieutenant or something? I only know that because at the end, he tells the submarine to shoot the giant at the robot, and something something, and so where's the giant, Mansley? And then he looks at it, and he looks, oh, here we go, I gotta get the cat. Alright, oh my god, you came just in time for, I've been trying to trigger this cat thing for, oh, he's gonna sit. I'm gonna get the sucker. Okay, so one thing of note, the cutscenes do not show on stream for this game. At one point, when I have some time, I'm gonna set this up so that it's just capturing the display and not like, and then I'm gonna pad out like the desktop and stuff. That's just more finicky, but I think that would get the CG cutscenes to show. But I'm like just recording the window now, and for some reason, like they just don't. I can see them just fine. And let me tell you, it was bloody. But yeah, I caught the cat.
Excuse me, Pierre.
Yes?
Alternates, history alternates will tell you that the cat ate me and meowed. I have a cat now. Oh wait. How would you like a copy of the captain's cat? Oh, knocked over the bait. That didn't help. Was I supposed?
Did you see that? Did you see that? It's that damn cat again. She's knocked all my bait in the water.
I freaked it
It's the
out. That was
third
my
time
fault.
this week.
Calm down.
It was freaked
You
out.
always get some new baits.
What about my fishing tackle? What about my telescope ultralight 47 for 800 francs? I can't leave it here unguarded.
It could be stolen.
I'll have to take everything with me, just because of that damned cat.
Don't worry, Pierre. I'll keep an eye on your things.
Would you?
Of course. No problem.
You trust
Thank
me?
you, my friend. Then I'll go right now.
Oh, mon ami means friend. Isn't it mon frere? And like mon ami is like your lover. Well, now he's gone, and I'll never see him again. Alright, let's get some salt. Oh my god, I can't believe we did it. Oh my god, I did it. This document doesn't offer volcano insurance at all. It just says over and over, he's signing it, he's signing it, he's signing it. Oh my god, I can't believe he's signing it. Okay. For those of you watching from home, I am batting a bucket up against the boat and collecting salt by knocking it off. This game is going really heavy on the cutscenes all of a sudden. Like, it wasn't much of a problem earlier because I was getting like one cutscene per stream. But we've now seen 3 separate ones, and just to recount, I caught the cat in a scarf when I was down here. I let the cat out like an asshole right here next to the guy. It like jumped out of the blanket and knocked over the can of worms. And now I just bapped a bucket up against the side of the boat and got some salt. Now, what do we do with salt in Carmore? We take it to a cemetery. Because our business is finally done. In the docks of Carmore. Now I'm gonna save the game. Oh, by the way, thank you very much for joining the stream, son. I do appreciate it. Oh, and I cannot wait for this VOD to hit YouTube because the audio is fixed. Anyone who wasn't filtered by the 4.5 hours of me peaking with the game audio being very low. Anyone that wasn't filtered by 4.5 hours of that on the YouTube channel is gonna love this one. Oh my god, the puzzles in this game are insane. Anyway, I'm gonna go grind some dust onto on a gravestone. There was also a mysterious man back here, and I can't find... I kind of quietly Googled, like, man shirt behind church. And, like, there's no... He doesn't show up in any guides. He doesn't show up anywhere. I think, like, my custom copy of the game spawned a man that, like, walked behind the church when I got to that last screen for the first time. What happened was I got on screen, and he was, like... There was a man who just walked behind the church and didn't come back out. And didn't show up here. And, like, I cannot find any, like, writing about him anywhere, but it was so mysterious. And I have it on tape. I have it on tape. It's on this stream, if you, like, go back to where I first got here. Anywho. Let's see. If I remember right, Yar be needing Yar to put the salt. Oh, there's a hollow.
There's a hollow at the top.
A hollow? A hollow just like a mortar. To fit my salt.
A gravestone. Pretty. There's a hollow at the top.
And my trusty pestle. The femur.
That's the bone from Epping Forest. Wrapped up just the way it should be.
Just the way it should be. There you go. You hear that? Just like the druidic ritual quest in RuneScape, I am making...
Gravestone. Pretty weather-beaten.
I am making powdered salt. And, just as the captain told me 2 hours ago, in real time, not in real time, but in real life measurements of time, not like 2 direct hours ago. 2 hours ago I was eating a pizza, but if you take my lifetime hours while playing this game on stream, I need to use salt to unlock the mausoleum.
I expect the lord of the castle's buried in there. It's gigantic. The mausoleum is practically a castle itself.
Hey, thank you for the follow!
I should think up something else.
We are on our way. Oh, I thought I just had to throw the salt on the
It won't
mausoleum.
work like
Why
that.
not?
The door's walled up.
The door's walled up. Plastic! Arr, but it's based on a real mystery of the Druids.
A mausoleum. I expect the lord of the castle's buried in there.
Oh, now it works. Oh, please don't be a 3D cutscene. Great, you get to watch. Okay.
It seems to have worked.
I just threw salt at it. Two golden doubloons.
This must be the amulet. I found it.
I found it. I found the amulet of the Druids.
That's the amulet of transformation. I'd really like to know why it's called that.
It turns you into Wolf Link's feet. His paws. Let us walk back. I'm gonna pull this game to its ending by the string of its teeth. On stream, eventually. You know what episode of SpongeBob that I completely forgot about? Okay, look, in a conversation about SpongeBob with me, it's generally like just between seasons 1 and 3. That's the Help Wanted first episode and the movie. The first movie that Steve Hillenburg directed. Anyway, I mean, the most forgotten episode of SpongeBob for me would technically be like anyone after that, but amongst the ones from the range that I just described, I was watching some SpongeBob the other day, and there's an episode that I completely have not thought about since the last time I watched it as a kid. Like, every other episode comes up in conversation, but I have not thought, and I wonder if anyone else feels the same way. I recognized it. Like, when I started watching it, I was like, okay, I remember this one. Like, I remember certain scenes. But I forgot about this episode entirely. It's the one where Mr. Krabs steals an oyster's pearl from, like, a oyster from the zoo. And it starts crying, but SpongeBob thinks that it started crying because he threw a peanut at it to get it to do something. Yeah, they go to, like, the zoo. Exactly, it's such a weird freaking, like, it exists. It's not even, like, an end of the series thing. I'm pretty sure it's, like, halfway through season 3. So, you know, it's not like the lost episode. It's not like the alternate ending of Shanghai. It's not like SpongeBob's House Party that only aired, like, 2 times ever. Like, it's got none of that going against it. The oyster won't do anything. Patrick gets bored and leaves, and SpongeBob was kind of hyping it up, so he throws a peanut at it to get it to do something, and it wakes up and it starts crying. And, like, the whole episode is him going around town trying to see if anyone will help him, and right before he asks them for help, they say something like, "I'm going to kill whoever made the clam cry." So he's like, I'll go talk to Sandy. And then Sandy's like, "Oh, that poor little critter. Why, when I get my hands on, oh, yeah." And he goes, and then he turns himself in because Patrick's, like, being a detective the whole time. And, like, I remember laughing at the line, "But this grain of sand looks pretty suspicious, and I've got a few questions for this little blade of grass." And I thought that was funny when I was a kid. I know I did. But anyway, enough about the episode. And then Mr. Krabs going, "But it's free day," and then getting covered with peanuts or something. Anyway, I'd like to leave Portsmouth now.
In 2 hours. Are you coming?
Oh, hell yeah.
Yes.
Then come aboard.
Come aboard, my son. Look at that, we're in the... when I took the boat here the first time, I didn't get to be in the cabin, it just played a cutscene. I'm solving this case. Let's save again. Yes, please. There we go. I can solve my way out of a room.
It's empty.
Escape the room. Meet and fuck the plumber. Boxhead the rooms.
I don't think I need to change my clothes just yet.
Aren't you
Clothes
feeling
and stuff.
salty?
Clothes and stuff. Clothes and stuff.
Clothes and stuff.
Clothes and stuff. That's my hold all.
My hold all.
My spare suit. Just in case.
My spare suit? That's nice. Look at him, he travels prepared. Okay. There's a security camera here. A
That's
porthole.
the sea out there.
Indeed.
A bunk. Rather Spartan.
Rather Spartan.
This must be the ventilation shaft. That's the amulet of transformation. I'd really like to know why it's called that.
Put my stuff away?
No way.
No way.
I should think up something else.
My salt shaker, my
That would be
bones.
stupid. I don't want that. That would be stupid.
Okay.
That's the amulet of transformation.
You can do your hair later. Oh.
A bunk. I'm not tired.
Yeah. I'm gonna transform this bow and bring the transmutation circle in the ventilation shaft. Okay.
Perfect hiding place for the amulet. No one will find it there.
Did I need to hide that?
I'm not tired.
I'm not
I'm
tired.
not tired.
I'm not tired.
The sea's calm today. That's the sea out there.
Speaking of the storm we're
I'll
weathering
go and get some
outside.
fresh air.
Alright. To those of you watching from home,
what's
it's
been going
the
on
boat.
here?
Whoa,
Someone's broken
whoa!
into my cabin and searched through all my things.
Okay, why did this have to happen? Oh my god, they found the amulet!
The amulet? Where's the amulet? It's been stolen. I don't believe it.
Oh my god, they found the amulet!
Whoever did this made a thorough job of it.
Someone on board.
Blast it. The thief must still be on board. But we're pulling into the harbor. I'll never catch him now.
You're a detective with like... Oh, okay, I guess we gave up. Okay. Well, back to the famous guy. Who's got indigestion? Are you okay, my son? Just save like it's a Pokemon game. This is the best character in the game so far. So now that we're back in England, I want to talk to Mr. Arthur Blake. Ding dong.
Hello, Mr. Blake. I'm back.
And? Did you find the amulet?
I did.
It's a long story.
That's a long story.
An old pendulum clock with a Roman face.
Ah, the Roman face.
Mr. Blake seems to be a man of taste. Still, I wouldn't buy a thing like that.
Good gravy. Alright, Arthur, I found
Go
the
on, then.
amulet.
I can't wait to hear what happened.
I found the amulet.
Oh.
It was walled up in the Lord's mausoleum.
Really? It really does exist then. And you've got it.
I
Show
love
me.
his voice. I did have it.
Well, I did have it, but it was stolen from me.
Stolen? How did that happen?
No idea. I hid it in my cabin during the crossing. Someone broke in and rummaged through all my luggage.
Was anything else missing?
No, not a thing.
Someone must have been following you.
I didn't notice anyone. Who could have known I'd been looking for an amulet in that godforsaken dump?
Certain people may be taking a great interest in your investigations, Mr. Howard.
That must be the man that hid behind the
power of the Druids.
church. Don't underestimate the power of the Druids. Okay. Ordinary petty theft, mayhaps.
Oh, I don't know. Perhaps it was just a case of ordinary petty theft.
I very much doubt it, Mr. Halligan. Nobody else knew of our conversation. You were followed. And now the amulet has fallen into the wrong hands. Now nothing can stop the perfection of the ritual.
If they knew so much, they could have figured out to grab some salt from the captain's boat and thrown it and done exactly what I did, right? Druids?
I haven't met anyone who looked like a druid so far.
No, Mr. Halligan. You won't
Profiling.
recognize the inheritors by their cloaks and sickles. They're people, just
It's
like
like you and me.
They could be powerful industrialists, high-ranking politicians, or influential military.
My god, the
people in
snake
key
people.
positions of society.
What can I do then? I can't possibly check up on the entire upper class of British society looking for a couple of druids.
Oh my god.
No, but it may be worth your while to keep an eye
I
on
get
groups of
neo-druids.
If any
I get so
will
excited every
justify
time I talk to
for
this
the Druids
character.
here,
It makes me...
They will.
He says so much interesting stuff and gets you, like, remembering that this is a game about druids. Oh my god, he has a shot of adrenaline in this salty fry of a game.
What are they?
There are a number of groups around claiming to be the Druids' rightful successors. They're organized in orders, like
Templars
or
and
Freemasons.
Freemason, that's the word. Tell me more about these
Tell me more about these
neo-druids.
neo-druids.
Like I said, the Neo-Druids try to live their lives according to ancient Druid ideals. Some of them do a lot of charitable work as well.
Well, that's
But
nice.
there are some really dubious associations going around, combining the Druids' customs with occult rites. Rumors say that there is such a sect at large somewhere in London.
Somewhere in London. In London, you said?
In London, you said? Do you know where I might find these people?
I've no idea. All I know is that the only people who know anything about the Order refer to it as the Circle.
Circle.
Thank you, Mr. Blake. I'll see what I can make of it.
Good. If you have any more questions, don't hesitate to call on me anytime you like.
Thank you, Dr.
One
Arthur
more
Blake.
thing, Mr. Blake.
Yes,
I get the impression this business could get pretty dangerous from now on.
Oh my
Yes.
god.
very likely, Mr. Halligan.
It may be safer for both of us if we let someone else in on the matter. Please call Melanie Turner in Oxford and tell her the whole story. Make
Tell
sure she
her
learns everything
everything.
you've told me. She works at the Anthropological Museum. Her number's in the phone book. And tell her I'll get in touch with her myself as soon as possible. Would you do that for me?
Of course, Mr. Halligan. Good luck.
Of course, Mr. Halligan. Good luck. Incredible. Let me look at your globe. Your globe. Oh, you can't see it, but the globe
That's a
spun.
pretty good map of the world, considering how old it is. That's a pretty good map of the world.
Alright. Onward. If you have upset stomach, indigestion, diarrhea. Call now.
Looks like he made this letterbox himself.
That's cute. That's a mailbox, Detective Halligan. I've got to get back on my boat. Oh, I didn't think it would just take me straight onto the road. I would like to go home now.
Monsieur le Capitaine,
What can I do for you?
when are you leaving?
In 2 hours.
Yep.
Yes.
Heck yeah. Didn't mean to do that. Alright, I talked to Dr. Arthur Blake. Now I need the help of my... Run, Halligan, run!
Halligan, into my office
Oh,
at once.
shit.
Oh, that doesn't sound good.
Oh. Oh shoot, I'm not controlling him. He's walking there himself.
Halligan, Come on in.
Oh fuck, he's a
suppose we
druid.
should be glad that you drop in now and then.
What's the matter, Chief?
I spent like 3 hours here in the
I was
first
just
stream.
asking myself what you've been doing.
I've been investigating.
Investigating,
Well, have
Chief.
you? And do you know what I've been doing? I've been dismissing loads of press people, worried citizens, and politicians from my office. The phone hasn't stopped ringing since this morning. The mayor's been to my office, and I haven't seen much of you. When do you expect to come up with results?
Oh my god, you just gave me the case this morning.
I'm getting there, Chief, but it takes time.
Takes time. Takes time? Will I ever
Can you
get the
sign my
emails from a
goddamn
detective?
data requisitions?
Where the heck have you been, Halligan?
You'll get a report at the end of the week.
The end of the week? Why not
Yeah.
at the end of the month or at the end of the year? I want the results on my desk tomorrow morning, Halligan.
Oh my
Now,
goodness.
I want to know where you've been all this time.
I'll tell you all about it and the Neo-Druids.
You'll find out when you read the report I'm going to write.
Oh.
Don't be impertinent, detective. As your chief,
Impertinent.
I'm entitled to ask you about the results of investigations and your proceedings whenever I like.
I can't really argue
Yes,
with
Chief.
that.
Of course.
That sounds better. Otherwise, I could have you write a report about every single step of your proceedings, and I think you know that.
Very well then. I was visiting an expert on druids.
You Halligan, have you lost your marbles?
Nope.
You're not supposed to be indulging in your hobbies. You're supposed to be
It's
solving
only
the
me
skeleton
who
murders.
has my marbles. I am solving the skeleton
No, that
murders.
is not all. One of the phone calls this morning was from the 4th District in Oxford.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
And?
A beggar has been to see them.
Oh my god, I
They
robbed
claim
him.
That somebody had first put him to sleep, and then...
Oh my god, I'm actually
Do
paying
you
for
know
this?
who that person was? No, a man who calls himself Detective Halligan.
Oh,
Our
God.
colleagues looked into the central personal database, and guess what? They found a man by the name of Detective Halligan, and he works for my department. What do you say to that?
Can I just lie?
When did you receive the phone call from our colleagues?
Oh, less than half an hour ago. Have you any idea how embarrassed I was about the affair? The colleague I talked to said that the beggar still had some of the substance he'd been knocked out with. Medical alcohol with apple juice. Halligan, please tell me you didn't do it.
I had nothing to do with it, Chief.
Oh my gosh, really?
Well, I hope so, for your benefit. From now on, I expect you to start looking into the case at hand.
We are, I am.
Okay, Chief.
Let's just drop the subject about the...
Excellent, detective. Then get out and do your job. Halligan, if I should hear that you
I'm
are
the best at
conducting your
detecting.
investigations in any dubious or illegal way, I'll take you off the case immediately.
Understood, Chief.
Dude, I woke up doing it dubious today. Oh my god. I can't believe that actually came up. I robbed a beggar so I could use coins to put into the payphone so I could call the museum earlier. And I have a phone in my office here. I'm gonna show you my office phone. I think medical alcohol with apple juice is the cheapest way to... Well, actually, no. Medical alcohol alone is the cheapest way to get turned. And medical alcohol with apple juice is the cheapest plus like $2 or $3 way to get
Unfortunately, there's no pizza in there.
drunk. There's also mouthwash, you're right. That would be expensive though. You have to buy like a lot of mouthwash. Did anyone else see that? My answering machine had a message.
My answering machine. I'd better leave that here. My answering machine. A perfect way of avoiding unpleasant phone
Oh
calls.
my god.
That's the receiver of the telephone. Doesn't work like that. You don't.
Alright. Anyway, the point is I have a phone. But I robbed a beggar so that I could use a payphone. Alright. I need to see if I can get the, I lost the amulet, but I need access to the records. Hey Bob, is this your job? Is this what you do? Do you do this?
Hello, Janet. What about my database inquiry now?
Aw.
I don't like to repeat
I think that's
myself,
really
Brent.
cool.
Have you not been listening?
Yes, of course I have.
Well, then you know it all, don't you?
Sure.
In that case, see you later, Brent.
Alright, nothing's changed
Good.
there.
See you later then.
Take your time, Brent.
Aw. Alright, Janet. Damn it. Okay, I've got a thing. Wait, will he sign my thing now?
Now there is a form for information procurement on the clipboard.
Alright, well, now that I've had a renewed interest in my case on the part of our chief, perhaps he will sign my information procurement forms.
That won't get me any further. Chief?
What is it now, Halligan?
Couldn't you think
There
again
we
about
go.
the security regulations?
Are you deaf? I said no. Now get out.
Okay, I'm going. Sorry, sir.
Okay. This is why I had to rob a beggar. I can't get information procured in this department. What's
That's
this?
a form for stationery procurement.
Okay, that's
Without
stationary.
that, you don't get anything at Scotland Yard.
Okay. You don't get anything at Scotland Yard. Wait, did I just come from there? I just came from there. I'm trying to get back to the data room, to the Bob room. Janet, I need access
That's
to
Central
the
Crime Prevention
data.
Office, the switchboard. The switchboard. We have 4 lines, but Janet's all on her own at the moment. That's what happens during the holidays. I'll take that with me.
Oh,
You never know. I might need it. Paper clips.
I clicked on everything last time I was here. That was the first thing I click on is something new.
A sheet of carbon paper.
Oh my god, this was my idea.
With bureaucrats.
Oh my god, I had that idea. I had that idea so long
These
ago.
coats don't suit me.
Let me out. Oh my god, the last stream I was saying, like, I tried to take this stationary procurement form and put it over the infra. I can't believe this is the actual solution to the puzzle. Oh my god. I'm selling this man volcano insurance. I had the idea to put some, like, less important form on top of the data acquisition form and have the chief sign it, and then I would have his signature on the data acquisition form below it on the clipboard. And I had that idea. I could not get it to work. Like, Halligan wouldn't put this with this. Okay, now he just put it with this. So now I've got the carbon transfer paper with this. Now I'm going to... It's totally the idea that I had. It is the answer. May I have a pair of scissors?
Carbon paper's still sticking out. The chief is bound to notice that.
Oh, I need a pair of scissors. Okay, now I can go get Lowry, who may be a druid. I may get his pair of scissors. This is a science lab. I didn't want to be here. I want to be... Detective Lowry. Add it again. Hello.
What is it this time, Halligan?
Oh my god, I can do it.
Have you ever heard of an organization called The Circle?
The circle? Is that somehow connected to the crop circles?
Okay, forget it, Lowry.
Oh, okay.
Where can I find Detective Stryker?
Striker? On holiday? Why?
Okay, he's a little curt, but not as rude with me as last time I talked to him.
Maybe he could tell me more about the skeleton murders.
Halligan, I coordinated the case. Striker was my right hand. You won't get anything new out of him.
Huh.
Okay. I'll talk to you later, Lowry.
Can I have your scissors now?
Hey, I've had enough. Get your paws off my scissors, will you?
It won't work like that.
Okay. Well, I'm turning off your fan. How you like that? I hope you freeze to death. This is the science room. No, I'm with the science team. Yay! Alright. I have a message.
Brent? Hello? Is that you? It's your mother. You know, I hate these modern talking machines.
Why haven't you called your
I
mother,
haven't
Squiddy?
heard anything from you for months now, Brent. Is that any way to treat your mother?
I feel bad.
Aunt Annie's
Oh, God.
celebrating her 75th birthday at the weekend. We have both been invited. You will come, won't you? Brent? And please, wear something smart. Do me a favor.
Come.
Oh, God. That's all I
I'm
hear.
glad I'm not the only one who read it like that.
Brent?
Oh god, no.
That's the receiver of the telephone.
Okay.
It doesn't work like that. You don't hear anything, and nothing happens either.
How do I have to know how to operate this? Oh.
Hello, sir. This is Al's Pizza Palace.
You
Your
will
account from last
come.
quarter has not yet been paid. It amounts to £275.
That's a lot of
Please see
pizza.
to it within the next few days, otherwise we will have to stop serving you.
£275? Wow, that's my personal record.
Hello, Mr. Halligan. This is Melanie Turner speaking. I was wondering why I
Melanie
hadn't heard from you, but
Turner.
Mr. Blake just called and told me everything.
Oh,
I'm out and about quite a lot at the moment, and you may have difficulties trying to get me on the phone. But if you need me, just leave a message. See you later.
thanks, Melanie Turner. Miss Turner.
Let me give you
What's
some
become of
piece
my
advice,
ship?
Detective Halligan. Don't
Oh.
interfere with our affairs.
Oh, it's the
It
Druids.
wouldn't be very healthy.
What? Who was that? I'd better leave that here.
Yep.
Halligan? This is Miller. Damn it, where are you? Do I have to speak to this damned answering machine if I want to get hold of you? If by any chance you happen to turn up in this department, I want to see you in my office.
Goodness.
Miller speaking. I've had enough. You better come to my office as soon as possible.
Why don't you get up and go
Get
check
back.
if I'm here?
The chief. I'm glad I've got that behind me.
I am glad I got that behind me. And this is just the mom.
Brent?
Friend.
It's Aunt Annie's,
You will
will
come.
won't
Alright. So we got that. Can I...
I'd better leave that here. I never use the receiver. That's the receiver of the telephone.
Hello, sir. This is Al's Pizza.
It's pizza time.
I'd better leave that here. I never use the receiver. That thing is just too heavy. Using the loudspeaker is much more comfortable.
Alright, well I have the loudspeaker. I'm using a phone. This is awesome. This is, what kind of design is this? UI design that looks like the thing it is emulating. What's it? Skeuomorphic. I don't have to enter the, I don't have to finish the query. It's skeuomorphic design. I've always liked that. It's when they design things to look like the thing that you're emulating. So like, if you have like a radio app like Napster, but not Napster, but like a radio app, and like the interface looks like a picture of a radio, and you touch the dials to like do stuff. I've always liked that. I'm really sad that they don't really do it anymore. Okay. Paper clips. Lowry. Well, I need those scissors. Now that I got that transfer paper, I'm going to acquire some data. Alright.
The show-off always has to bring the latest designer rubbish to the office, as long as it's expensive.
Hey, I've had enough. Get your paws off my scissors, will you?
Where's your phone? Do you have a phone? Do you have games on your phone?
What is it this time, Halligan?
I know that you'll say no, but I have to ask for your
Maybe
help.
your help.
You do actually need help, Halligan. But not from me. Try a social worker. Well,
Could I just use your phone?
haven't you got your own telephone, Halligan?
I just wanted to try something.
And what, if I might ask? Try to get a dialing tone?
Try to get a dialing tone?
Tell me, Larry, what's your extension?
196. You know that.
Yes, right. I just forgotten it. I don't phone you so very often.
Yeah, and that's the way I like it, Halligan. Don't you dare start ringing me up and getting on my nerves.
I have an idea.
How
How do you know that?
Someone in accounts has had a look at the department's telephone bills, Halligan. And you're the record holder by a very, very wide margin. Your phone will only work internally from now on. Janet told me that when we went to the cinema. Where do you keep calling to anyway? The Caribbean?
I don't think that's got anything to do with you, Larry.
Oh, yes.
Is it the pizza
of
place?
Course, sure. It's none of my business. But if you think that you can make your phone call
Oh,
from here,
that's why no one will let me
dead
use the
wrong.
phone. It's because I racked up the bill.
Okay.
196.
I'll talk to you later, Larry.
Looks like Chris Pratt from the front. Hold on, let me remember. What's Chris Pratt look like? See the guy that was like fat and then got thin? Oh, yeah. Yeah, he was the guy that he was like the fat idiot from Parks and Rec, and then he was Star-Lord, and now he's Mario. What's the front? Is it like The Watch? Did you watch The Watch 2012? With Danny Aiota? It's that one alien movie where they like go to a Costco. That's The Watch. Oh no, this is the front from 1976 or 2010. Pray tell, which one are you talking about? Oh wait, 2010. That would be the one that Chris Pratt was in. Probably not the 1976 one. Okay, the front 2010 Chris Pratt. Christopher. Yeah, you know, I do kind of look like it. You're right. I've got his eyes and like the brow, the furrowed brow. We should have a watch party for the animated Journey to the Center of the Earth. This is not my room. I do look like Chris Pratt, don't I? Also, bless it. Whoa! I didn't do that last time. That's crazy. It flips over. Oh, okay, he does it. That's cute. That's just a cute little nod to everyone who is at all disgruntled with their superiors. Alright, I know what to do. That didn't do anything. Do I have to do this like a real Cisco IP? Okay, Cisco phone. Pound.
It doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that. You don't hear anything, and nothing happens either. It doesn't work like that. You don't hear anything, and nothing happens either. I'd better leave that here. I never use the receiver. That thing is just too heavy. Using the loudspeaker is much more comfortable.
Okay. How do I use the phone? You just dialed it? Yeah, I tried that.
It doesn't work like that. You don't hear anything, and nothing happens either.
Maybe I start with 0?
It doesn't work like that. You don't hear anything, and nothing happens either.
Yeah, I tried a few things, so
I never use that's the receiver of the
I appreciate the assistance. It's like, okay, speaker, and then 196.
Scotland Yard.
Oh,
Detective Larry.
thank you for making me do that again. I thought I already did that.
Hello? Hello?
Is it because I hit the pound key last time? Ah, I have an idea.
Scotland Yard Detective Larry.
Oh.
Hello? Who's speaking?
I'd better leave that here.
Miller speaking. I've had enough.
Let me
You better
click.
come to my office as soon as possible. Did you get that?
Oh, of course.
Ah.
I'm coming.
Oh my god, it worked. I'm getting your scissors. Yoink. That's how it's done. And I'm turning on the fan. This is how we hit the gritty in 2001. $1 million. I've got $1 million. Alright, now I'm gonna clip this. And now I've got...
Now I've got a clipboard with the form for information procurement and the form for stationery procurement. Phew.
Alright. Is Lowry still here?
Lowry is in there. Rather him than me.
Oh, well, now I need... Well, now I need to get my thing. I'll give it a little bit more time. Huh. And now they're having an awkward exchange. Janet, will you go to the movies with me?
Hello, Janet. It's me again.
I can see that. What is it? Have you forgotten something again?
I thought
Well,
I'd drop in.
Actually, no. I just thought I'd drop in.
Just do me a favor, Brent, and don't keep me from doing my work all the time.
This plan's gonna work. And she's totally going to the cinema with me. Just call me Nancy Drew. Just call me the Hardy Boys. Just call me the Boxcar Children. 'Cause I got this.
Chief, I've got an 88M9 order form for stationery here.
For stationery? You need new stationery
Yeah,
again?
I'm writing a big
Halligan,
report.
you'll lead this department to financial ruin someday. Do you know that?
Yes, sir. No, I mean, no, sir. It's nothing extravagant.
Yes, sir. No, sir.
Pencil sharpener, that's all.
When will you learn to take better care of your things, Halligan?
Oh.
Scotland Yard can't print its own money. Every month, the accounts department gives me a hard time because of the deficit. Our
Jeez.
budget for office costs is limited.
I know, Chief, but I'm not able to work without a minimum of stationery. Here, I've prepared this for you. You just need to sign it.
Okay then. Okay, give it to me.
Okay. Okay.
But that's the last time. Do you understand? You'll have to buy the next sharpener from your own money.
All right, Chief.
Anything else, detective?
No, you've
No, that
been
was it.
That's good.
very
You
helpful,
know the way out, don't you, detective?
Officer Miller.
Chief.
You've given everything to the city, Halligan. Not everything, Commissioner Gordon. Not yet. Boy, oh boy, I can't wait to solve some mysteries. Oh, Janet, I've got a data
again,
acquisition
Janet.
form
Hello,
for
Brent.
you.
How's your case
Don't go
going?
calling
You got any
anybody.
further yet?
Don't call anybody. Janet, I need a database inquiry. Did you miss me?
Janet, I need a database inquiry. Have you got time?
Of course, Brent. Have you got the form for me?
Yes, it's here.
Yeet. Oh
Good.
god.
We'll go ahead then.
I'm looking for
Oh,
information
thank God
about
I
a
talked to
group
Arthur Blake
called
first.
The Circle.
The circle. Just a sec. It won't take a moment.
It won't take a moment. There it is.
Yes, we've got something in the database about them. Let me see. An order of
Okay.
Neo-Druids. Their head office is in London. The
An
head
order
of
of
the group is called Lord
Neo-Druids.
Sinclair.
He should be arrested.
Do we know about anyone with a criminal record within the group?
Yeah, just give me a second, Brent. Somebody once filed a complaint against Lord Sinclair for disturbing the nightly peace.
that
Oh,
all?
a noise complaint. Like, oh yeah, I have a real keyboard to emulate this.
No, hang on. Oh, some months ago, a gardener was killed on Sinclair's estate.
Oh my god.
And the murderer was never found.
What?
After the murder, Lord Sinclair and his order were under surveillance for some time.
That was a very short
There was
time.
nothing conspicuous to be found.
Ah, that's interesting. Anything else?
Well,
Oh my God.
Sinclair was fined once for hunting without a license. No, nothing else.
No TV license. Okay. Thank you, Janet.
That's enough for now. Could you please give me
I
the
just need a
address?
form to talk
There's
to you.
234 Winchester Street.
Winchester
That's
Street.
in the outskirts of the town. A posh area.
A posh area.
Good.
Oh my
Thanks
god,
a lot,
I've got
Janet.
this.
I have to go.
Okay, Brent. See you later.
Now time to get the printer. Wait, was that the copier? Where's the printer? This printer? I come from the year 2022. What does a printer like? What does a printer look like here? Thank you very much for the tip about the foam machine earlier, Bob. I might have gotten stuck. Okay, where's the printer? It is.
Anyway, it's soaked through from the rain.
That's not it. Once again, the wind howling outside sounds like an in-game thing. Oh, there it is. There's a little printer right here. That's attractive. Hey, you didn't print
I don't
it.
know how to use it. I don't know how the printer.
The printer.
The printer.
The printer. Okay. You said you'd print it.
Hello, Janet. How's it going?
Halligan, what's up?
Halligan.
Could you please print out the data about the circle?
Yeah, of course. No problem.
Thank you.
Good. Thanks a lot, Janet. I have to go.
I hope
Okay,
I have to
Brent.
fix it.
See you later.
Ah,
Hello,
Timmy,
Janet.
we're out of
How's it
toner.
going?
Halligan, what's up?
Alright. I can ask you to print it again. Har. I'm gonna give that to Arthur Blake.
Hello, Janet.
What was this about
How's it
printing
going?
once more?
Halligan, what's up?
Could you print out the data once more?
Well, you've already got one copy. That's enough.
I want more.
Okay. Thank you anyway, Janet.
I have
Don't
a
mention
feeling
it,
it's not
Brent.
enough. Let's take this mystery outside. Alright.
That's the printout of the database information. That's the printout of the database
Oh, there's no
information on the
difference.
circle. Lord Sinclair's address is on it as well.
Alright.
234 Winchester Street.
And now I've got to pick up my trusty druid hunting partner. That's a this one right there, Melanie. There. All right. This mission's getting dangerous. Closed for renovations, aren't you here?
Closed due to renovation works.
Or-
Great. And now?
And now,
What could I put in there? The letterbox of the museum.
I've got an idea. I could also
That'll
put
do
this
it.
paper in there.
That should be enough for Ms. Turner to find me in case something happens to me.
Oh yeah, bring in one more person, just like Arthur Blake said. Here I go. Just like Mr. Arthur Blake told me. Oh, goodness gracious. Let's see. Oh, there's a new option. Oh, the good Lord Sinclair. Oh my god, we're making blazing fast progress today. I need that freaking amulet back. I bet the Lord took it. Pizza.
Yes? Who's there?
Is that Lord Sinclair?
No, sir. I'm sorry. I am his lordship's butler.
Your lordship.
Scotland Yard. Please open the door.
I regret that his lordship does not receive beggars, salesmen, and police officers
Oh.
as a matter of principle, sir. Besides,
Can you do that?
Lord Sinclair is not at home at present.
Oh, really? No beggars and police officers, right? In the name of the law, open the door. Otherwise, I'll kick it down.
I don't have a warrant.
Excuse me, what was your name again?
Halligan.
I am
Detective
Detective
Halligan
Halligan
from
from
Scotland
this address.
Detective Halligan. Am I correct in assuming that you do not possess a search warrant?
Well,
Then I would like to remind you that violent and unauthorized intrusion onto the estate can be prosecuted.
Yeah, I wouldn't try this with a rich person.
if that's the way you want it, all right then. I'll be back. You can be sure of that.
Of course, sir. Thank you for your visit. Have a nice day.
That could have been handled with a little more tact. Can we go through the bushes? Oh, barbed wire. That won't do. Bye-bye. Look at that estate and that skyline. Oh, hello, character.
A lot of cut grass. Hello. Nice day today, isn't it?
Yeah, the weather's great. Just right for a walk.
Yes,
he's
that's what I
nice.
thought. I didn't want to sit in the office any longer on such a wonderful autumn day.
Yes, I know what you mean. What kind of job do you do then?
Me? Oh, I work with the agricultural
Oh.
office. Administration
With
of
my trench
public
coat.
areas. That kind of thing. You know.
Really? Is there something wrong with Lord Sinclair's gardens?
No, everything's fine. I'm here on a private visit. I just wanted to get some fresh air.
I'm here for pleasure.
What are you doing at the moment?
I have to cut the hedges. They grew rampantly this summer. Lord Sinclair doesn't want them to project over the paths where they could be in the way of walkers. He's a conscientious person.
Oh, is he?
Oh,
Conscientious
yes,
person.
absolutely. He leads a very secluded life here.
He's a
and
druid.
He's always conscious of not doing anything that could annoy other people.
What could annoy people out here?
Well, somebody could feel disturbed by disorderly hedges, for example, or somebody could get hurt. There would be a complaint or a caution or something like that.
Would there?
And Lord Sinclair would have to deal with it. He doesn't like things like that. He wants everything done in a way that guarantees that he won't be bothered.
Okay.
Ah, you mean he wants to be left in peace?
Yes, that's
you
what
could
I
say
said.
that. Even I don't see him very often. He often travels with a gentleman from his club.
Epstein?
What's Lord Sinclair's profession?
You mean, does he work? Well, you don't have to work when you're that rich. I think he plays the stock market. And sometimes his bodyguards talk about new deliveries. Lord Sinclair is certainly involved in some sort of import-export business. Between you and me,
import-export.
I don't think that he needs the money. I think business is just a hobby of his, or something like that.
Does he travel often? Is he at home right now?
Yes, he is at home at the moment.
You
He
lying
has some
butler.
visitors. I think he and his friends are planning a little party. They're going to have dinner together tonight. They have done that quite often recently.
Hasn't he got employees who arrange these things for him?
Oh, sure. But his lordship is very choosy regarding those dinners. He insists on cooking everything himself and even buys the ingredients. He's a really passionate cook.
Really? You don't often find that with people who needn't worry about money. If I was rich, I'd have all my meals served in bed.
So would I. You can bet your life on that. But really rich people have their own ideas about all that. Lord Sinclair always cooks meals himself.
It's so he doesn't get
Even locks the
poisoned.
kitchen door. He probably doesn't want other people to know the recipes he uses.
Alright.
Are there going to be many guests?
Well, Lord Sinclair told me that he expects the 4 gentlemen from his club, and as usual, a guest of honor.
A guest of honor?
A guest of honor?
The skeleton
That
victims.
must be one of the club's traditions. They always invite one guest of honor to their dinners. Lord Sinclair always says that the guest of honor is the main person of a successful dinner. He is very hospitable. His guests are very important to him.
That's so strange.
I have to go. Duty calls. Don't work too hard.
Thanks. Have a good day.
I want your garden shears. I've been waiting to use this. And this dried patch of ferns looks pretty flammable. Sorry. Scratch his head. Ooh. You could just put it out. I'll be taking those shears, though. And I know what must be done. For real, it was such a weird reaction. They didn't, like, give me any dialogue, or... I guess they wouldn't have been able to make Halligan explain himself, like, in a way that was realistic. Yeah, when I worked in retail for like a little bit, I worked out in Albertsons for like 3 months before the store closed. No one like trained me on what I was doing, so they just like make me do random stuff, and well, I don't know. I don't really have much else to say. It was pretty unremarkable, me working retail. But lots of like looking like I was available in case something bad happened, but if something bad happened, like what am I really supposed to do? Like, no one really trained me at all. They didn't tell me what I was supposed to be doing every day. So, like, I didn't even know you had to punch out to take breaks. So I would just go at what seemed like lunchtime, and, like, I'd be really on about it, too. I'd be, like, not a minute past 30 minutes. I'd go to the Subway next door, eat my food, and if it was, like, 28 minutes left, I'd, like, rush back to the place and, like, start working again. Like, no one told me what the hell was going on, but I kept getting my, like, actual physical paycheck from the front every 2 weeks. They had, like, this binder with a bunch of checks that you would, like, they were perforated, and you'd take it and take it to your bank or whatever. There we go. I'm gonna start screen recording. I'm gonna start recording just the whole screen. There are too many, like, little CG cutscenes now. Can I cut this? Oh yeah, just... Okay. Oh no, did I break them?
The shears are broken.
Oh my god. Damn. Shears are broken. Oh no, that sounds horrifying. That means you were 3 hours late to watch YouTube. That's like one of my anxiety nightmares. Either that or, like, not going to, like, I got a job, like a job that I knew I had that I hadn't attended, like, for the first 2 weeks, and suddenly I have a shift. Or, like, the class that you didn't attend all semester and now you have a final that counts for every grade. Those things. Use the matches. I don't know, I broke my shears.
Better not touch it. It could be electrified. I bet this Lord Sinclair is prepared for unwelcome visitors.
Yeah, I talked to my dad about it a long time ago, and he, like, mentioned that he still gets
Nothing
them.
happens.
Oh, I was sure that would work. Why do I have these
My gloves.
gloves?
I nicked them out of the exhibit room.
Oh.
Now the scissors
Nailed
are broken
it.
as well.
Oh.
The hole should be big enough now.
No, the scissors are broken as well. Sorry, Lowry.
The shears, ruined.
The shears, ruined.
The shears, ruined.
Oh, that sounds horrible. Why'd you get suspended for the shears?
The shears.
Ruined. Ah, that'll do it. I knew I had those gloves for a reason.
Stop. Wait a minute. The fence is electrified.
Uh.
I should think about it again. I can't see any connection there. That's futile as well. Climbed. I have to insulate the hole somehow.
Insulate the hole.
No way.
The shears.
Think first, Brent.
Fishing pole?
I can't do that.
Hi, sweet VTuber. Oh, you got in, like, a real school fight? That's cool. We had, like, our principal was, like, an Xboxer or something, and these kids broke out into a fight in the courtyard. Not like this only happened once in my 4 years there, but one time a fight broke out, and I saw him lift up the two kids by, like, in a lateral raise. So it was actually like a cartoon. What are you two doing? And stopped the fight with his arms.
I should think up something else.
We're going to get into this mansion, sweet VTuber.
The shears, ruined.
Gone. Reduced to atoms. I knew it was my inventory.
Janet's ugly scarf, wrapped up in a plastic bag.
Oh, sure. Okay, like, actually abbreviated. Okay. Oh, Bob, you weren't here for all of it, so there'll be a little update for you. I was at a dock. There was some salty crust on the bottom of the captain's boat that I wanted. So I caught the captain's cat and threw it at the fisherman's bait can to get the cat to knock over the can, and then the fisherman blamed the cat for freaking out and knocking the can of bait into the water. So he had to run to the store to get more bait, but he couldn't because his expensive ultra telescopic 800 franc uh, fishing rod would be left unprotected. So I offered to watch the rod for him while he went to the store. So then I took the rod after wow. I actually wasn't keeping track of everything. I would keep treating like robbing the beggar as the worst thing I've done all day. But wait, hold on. I haven't given him back his fishing rod. I have it right here. I took his expensive fishing rod, tied a bucket to it. Also, that's his bucket. I bumped the bucket. I held the fishing rod over the water to get the bucket to connect to the salt on the boat and scrape it off into the bucket. I took the bucket. Oh, and then I blew up a mausoleum. So I got the salt out of the bucket, took it to a graveyard. I poured the salt into a dent on top of the grave of a gravestone. It really is. I'm a horrible bastard, but I'm gonna solve this case. I put the salt on top of a gravestone, and in true druidic fashion, I grinded it into dust with a quote pestle. The pestle, this femur right here, taken from the scene of the crime. Um, this evidence. I used the evidence bone to grind the salt into dust into a more fine powder, to nothing but the smallest of atoms, the most abbreviated of substances, the tissue, the cells. Okay, so oh yeah, no, don't worry, you're here just in time for the recap. So I dusted the salt. I threw a wad of it at a mausoleum, and the mausoleum just fucking exploded. Um, the mausoleum is a long word for a grave of a rich person, but it was like this whole tomb. It's been standing there for thousands of years, or hundreds, sorry. And I just threw some hand salt at it, and it exploded into bits. Where I found a treasure chest. Inside of the treasure chest, I recovered the Amulet of Transformation, an important druidic artifact. So I paid for my crimes though because I left the church, got on the boat, hid the amulet in what was very what's the term? What's the term? Prof no. Uh Clairvoyant of me. It was very clairvoyant of me to hide the amulet in a vent because we were robbed shortly after. The room ransacked after we went out to get some fresh air by someone on the boat with us. But they also found the amulet, so there was really no point in. I'm sorry, this isn't abbreviated. Um, they found the amulet. Yeah, no. I was out. I was doing field work, Tonebreaker. So I lost the amulet. I went back to Mr. Arthur Blake's house and I told him that I found the amulet. And he said, "Great, you must have it on you." And I told him, "No, I had it taken from me." And he says, "Oh, that's terrible. I'm not surprised though." And I said, "What? It could have just been petty theft." And he said, "No. No one else knew about our conversation, Detective Halligan. Can you give us a super short recap, like 6 seconds from start to finish?" Okay. So the amulet was taken. He told me about the circles of neo-druids that line the upper crust of London. So the lizard people. If you know what the lizard people are, you know what the druids are in this world. Oh, the whole game. Okay, I'm Detective Halligan. I was handed a case there. No, I'm just saying, I'm giving you the abbreviated rundown, so I'm just saying read the Wikipedia articles about the wizards in of the lizards in high society, and replace lizards with druids, and that's what the neo druids are. That's a good way to. Okay, well okay. I'm Detective Halligan. I have a really high pizza bill or pizza bill. I've been handed a case that belongs to Detective Lowry to investigate the skeleton murders of Portsmouth. The skeleton murders are a bunch of bones are showing up in forests and shit that are they people are dying, they're being turned into skeletons, They're getting burnt, but also not burnt at the same time. It can only be magic, but the media wants answers. The world wants answers. I couldn't get a data acquisition form signed because I have abused it in the past. I ran up the international telephone bill at the detective agency, so I can't use anyone else's phone. I owe Al's Pizza Palace 250 pounds? 275 pounds. Um, Bones. What happened? I got the bones. I got the bones. I took them to a museum to figure out who killed them. I took them to the museum to figure out who killed them. I robbed a beggar, got the money for the payphone to call the lady that was in the museum to let me in. She let me in. She investigated the bones, shaved them, matched some gold speckles in them to that of decorative sickles that Druids used to do rituals back in the day. They matched like ritualistic Druid sickles. I am bad at that. He cut the bone sickle. I took it to. She told me that she read about druidic rituals in a magazine written by a William Blake who lives in town. So I drove to William Blake and he told me about the Druids and the history of them and that they have origins in the castle of Carmore. So I took a boat from Portsmouth out to Carmore to investigate. I got the salty crust, and that's where I got to the part where I talked about the crust. I went to a boat, got off the boat, got the crust, kidnapped the cat, let the cat go, stole the guy's fishing rod, got the crust, got the salt, took it to a gravestone, blew up a mausoleum, got the amulet of transformation that William Blake sent me there to get. It was stolen from me as retribution for my actions up until that point. And then I lied about something. What was it? Oh, and then the beggar called Scotland Yard, my office, to report that a person named Detective Halligan had robbed him, had drugged him with medical alcohol and apple juice and robbed him of his money. And I lied to Officer Miller saying, that sounds crazy, he was drunk, he never had any money in the first place. So, and then I got the data acquisition form, I found out about the circle, the inner circle, and Lord Sinclair is a figurehead of it, got on the boat, got off the boat, took the boat too. 4 less words. I will noted duly for next time. And well, yeah, there's like some interim before getting on and off the boat, and that leaves room to like edit this in the future and like throw in some exposition. All right, so you may have blinded the basilisk, but this is still a 60-second recap. Anyway, Lord Sinclair is part of the Druid Circle, but nobody knows that he is part of the Druid Circle. He's just the circle to anyone.
Climb through here? What if I touch the fence?
I'm just gonna insulate this right here.
That's too dangerous.
Oh, there's a cutscene playing. So yeah, it doesn't capture cutscenes, so I'll just narrate what's happening. Succinctly. I have a gun to my head.
Mr. Halligan? How nice of you to visit us.
You know my name?
Certainly. Lord Sinclair has been expecting you.
This is the guy from behind the church.
Is that boss of yours some kind of psychic or what?
Why don't you ask him that yourself? Let's go.
Oh god, I'm sorry you guys can't see this. I walked through the bushes and a gun got held to my head, and then everything that you heard was said to me by a man with shades and a black shirt. He is now walking me with a gun to my head to the front of the mansion. I'm in the mansion. No, I mean someone's...
Mr. Halligan, it is a great pleasure to meet you in person at long last.
Nosferatu-looking old guy. This is Lord Sinclair walking down the
charming
stairs.
pet gorilla here to point his damn pistol somewhere else?
Please forgive us this precautionary measure, Mr. Halligan. I happen to be a distrustful man. Jack.
I guess his name's Jack.
Lord Sinclair, Now that we've met, there are a few questions I'd really like to ask you.
Certainly, certainly. After dinner, I will answer any questions you deign to ask me. Until then, please be my guest. Jack, please be good enough to show our guest to his chamber.
I'll be certain
You
to...
do not seem to be quite aware of the situation you are in, Lord Sinclair.
Oh wait,
I'm a
no, I'm sorry, I'm not
detective from
narrating for you all.
Scotland I don't want to have dinner with you.
Well, you know what's
I'm here
happening, I'm
because
talking
of a
to them.
series of murders,
I'll let you know.
which you are a prime suspect.
With all due
I'll take a
respect,
picture of
Mr.
this.
Halligan, I took you for a wiser man than that. If anyone here is unaware of the situation they are in, you are. I have asked you to be my guest at dinner. Please don't disappoint me by refusing. Otherwise, I will have
I'm
to
pretty
ask
sure you're
Jack
all on the
here to
Discord.
persuade you to stay
So
in
I'm
his
just gonna
own
post
way.
this in your content. This is a picture of who I'm talking
I'm
to.
to stay here voluntarily.
Yeah, if you're
Because
interested,
if I
it's in
don't,
the
you'll force
Bonbon
me.
Discord.
Is that it?
I'm glad we
In
settled
your
that.
content.
Now, if you would please follow my friend Jack, he will show you to your room. We will discuss everything else in detail later, over dinner.
Let's go.
Okay, now with a gun to my head, I am being escorted to my room. Oh, by the way, his shoes are dark brown like Caracosta's. You know. Oh, by the way, I'm in my room and the Shades guy is walking away.
Brilliant.
All right.
Absolutely brilliant. Locked up in Lord Sinclair's house.
He does look like a dark elf, you Noir. Oh my god.
Firmly locked.
I'm in the mansion of the Sinclairs. I can't believe I've made it. I think Dark Druid is what's the what's the term? Not an oxymoron. It's the term, like, Dark Druid is redundant. Like, because, like, a druid is dark.
Firmly locked.
It is a Dark Druid as a phrase is a tautology? It's not the word I'm thinking of, but that means the same thing. I am the very model of a scientist, so, oh my god. Oh! What's happening?
Oh, it is a tautology.
Oh, well, thank you.
You got it right.
Thank you.
Good job.
Everyone, this is Bonbon.
Night has arrived. That's all I needed.
Night has I looked at this painting and then it shifted away from this screen. Again, I'm sorry, everything that's presented in like a pre-rendered CG cutscene does not render on stream for some reason. But it just did a slow fade into nighttime outside of the mansion. It's you. Oh my god, they put Bobber in the game. Oh. Look,
That's the picture with the tasteful motif.
I will be taking that with me.
That's the picture with the tasteful motif.
It's supposed to be spelled with an F.
These pictures are ugly.
Oh, yes. Okay. They're asking to be introduced to you, Bonbon. Bonbon, short for Bonbon Bakeyake.
Maybe that's
Oh my god.
Hello, everybody. I am Bonbon Bakeyaki, and I'm going to be playing the remainder of this stream.
Wait, the whole stream?
Yeah. Is the wind coming from the game, or is that coming from outside?
I've been battling that the entire time. It's the wind outside from the Cat 4 hurricane.
Well, no, it's not. This is totally in the game.
That's the real wind.
I think it's in the game.
It's the real wind. You just heard it. It just whistled when you took your headphones off.
It's locked. Why do I disappear?
Oh, I am a biotic god.
Did you see me disappear just now?
No.
I disappeared.
Firmly locked.
Well, watch the VOD. I definitely disappeared.
I was distracted by the wind that I can hear without the headphones.
Well, I can't hear them without the headphones. What's that?
That's a bag of apples.
I can't even eat them. How do you know they're apples? They might be decorative.
I didn't say they were edible apples.
Wait. Oh, okay. So this is the icon that comes up when you can interact with something.
Yarhar.
Uh-huh. Oh dear.
Oh, that looks so nice.
It's a bit scary. I was not just now destroyed with facts and logic. In fact, it was quite the opposite. What? Why is there an interaction icon? He's not saying anything.
Oh, if you right click, okay, when it becomes a little loopy, yeah, like that, you can infect with right click.
I can feel that something's
Only
going
when
on
it's
out
that
there.
though.
You can feel that something's going on out there. Okay.
Well, you're the guest of honor. They're preparing
Oh.
the feast.
Wait, so are we kidnapped here? What's going on? Give me a succinct...
Well, we were escorted here with a gun to our head.
Well, that sounds like we got kidnapped.
Yeah. I'm not saying we were kidnapped. I'm just giving you, I'm telling you what happened.
There's a slit under the door.
A slit? Okay.
Oh my God.
This will come into play later.
Enough with the slits.
I reckon. A guarded escort.
Oh, thank you. That's right.
I'm pretty sure the gun isn't supposed to be pointed at your head if you're being escorted.
That's why I didn't jump to conclusions. See, it was a guarded escort.
I need to find the key? Do I have a key?
You have a case file.
A key.
Yeah, no, but I used a case file to open a gate earlier, so maybe it will work again.
This door looks
You try,
really solid.
go to there. Okay, the green thing, the olive green is a case file. Now you gotta click it on the door. Try that. Try it on the
won't work
slit.
like that.
Okay, it won't work.
Why would that work? How did that work the first time?
So, like, the gate, it really shouldn't have. It was like an iron cartoon
Can't do
gate.
anything without the key.
And I folded the case file up and slid it up the middle of the gate, and that just pried it open.
I thought it wouldn't work like
Altivo, get me a pry bar.
Well, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I'm stuck.
Exactly.
Alright. I think I need to hand this back over to you. I think I made decent headway though, so it looks like there's nothing you can do in this room except look out the window, look under the door. The cabinet is locked. Good luck.
Thank you. This is just like meet and fuck the plumber. You just gotta click shit with other shit. I mean, escape the car. I mean, the escape the series. Alright, and we're back, folks. What a long and weird dream of being possessed by Majikacha.
Firmly locked.
Alright, let's figure this out. They're protecting you from yourself. What did I miss? Don't forget to check cams. Freddy is coming. Oh, thank you. Escape the... Yeah. I'm gonna be doing some asshole things, so let's just... I shove the bone into the wall. Apple juice? Do I still have
Lowry's
the cat?
paper scissors have suffered a bit. Part of the blade is gone. Lowry's paper scissors have suffered. The shears ruined.
Alright, escape the plumber. It's now nighttime. We can use that to our advantage. Fishing pole under the door?
I can't do that.
Yeah, let's get closer. What was I just looking at? Oh, wait. Oh, like the stuff in my inventory? Yeah, I've been carrying it all day. I woke up and I had this an Mayan salt shaker.
It won't work like that.
And it won't work like that. I can shove a copy of
That
the...
doesn't work. That would be stupid.
Me too, I like this
You'd
linoleum.
hurt yourself with those.
Alright.
That doesn't work.
I'm just gonna try.
That won't feel different with
Wait, what are
gloves
these
either.
rubbly things right here? That's some... That looks important. See this dirt? Oh boy. Painting?
It won't improve if I put this picture next to it.
Alright. Let's keep up the investigation. Back to the window.
Firmly locked.
A series of unfortunate events, part 3. The wide window.
These pictures are ugly.
These pictures are ugly.
These pictures are ugly.
Yeah, I like the pattern tiles too.
I can feel that something's going on out there. The window is locked.
The window is locked? What if I use my case file? No.
I can feel that something's going on out there. It won't improve if I put this picture next to it.
Got to get that serum through.
That doesn't work.
Oh my god, this is a conundrum. Bone?
That would be stupid.
Oh, can I cut the
Looks
painting?
like that won't work. I don't believe it will work like that. Think first, Brent.
Alright.
Looks like that won't work. Nothing's happening.
Do I still have a matchbox, or did I lose that? Alright, hold on. I took the painting. Think first, Brent. Okay, I can put something here. I can hit this with a bone. I can puncture the wall.
The shears, ruined.
I put the painting back up. What's this?
Some tufts of grass from the place where the bones were found. In a bag, for evidence.
Apple juice?
Fingerprint powder.
Fingerprint powder. I bet I can use that too. Oh god. If there's a secret switch in the room, I can dust it with fingerprint powder to identify what I would brush with my detective fingers to trigger some mechanism.
This door looks really solid. Can't do anything without the key.
Damn. Hold on.
The keyhole is dark. I think there's something in it on the other side.
Uh-huh.
I think there's something in it on the other side. Think for... that doesn't work.
I know what to do. I need to slide this out.
That I don't believe it will... That's futile as well.
I need to slide a piece of paper out.
Looks like that, of course. It can't work like that.
I'm going to knock something out
I thought it
of the
wouldn't work
keyhole.
Like that is no important
And
evidence.
it's going
I'm
to
sure
land
about
on
that. That
something.
won't feel different with gloves either.
And I'm going to pull it back under me.
It won't improve. It won't improve if I put this picture next to it.
Alright, well, back to the keyhole.
The keyhole is dark.
Yeah, I could also just, like, slam jam the door. Well, I have to do it stealthily. Or, like, guy with the gun will be back any minute.
That doesn't work.
And I'll bruise my shoulders while I'm at it.
That's futile as well.
I'm sure that's what has to be done. I need to jam something in there. What does our fair detective have at his disposal?
There's no point in that. I think there's something in it on the other side.
Okay. I need to jam something into the hole to knock a thing out and grab it.
It won't work like that.
Okay, I can't fold up the case file again.
I don't want that.
Gloves?
I don't want that.
Okay. Okay, maybe there's something else clickable in here that I'm missing.
Firmly locked. Firmly locked.
Oh boy. Thank you all for your patience and for participating in this adventure.
Guest rooms.
I would love to firmly grasp it. Probably just have to get something from here.
It's a nail.
Yeah, there you go.
That's the printout of the database information on. It won't work like that.
Give me. Ah. You had to pry the nail from the wall with the painting. Now, let's save before I do this. It's elementary, my dear. Watson. And there it is.
It's a nail.
You had to... The clipboard, no, the clipboard didn't work. You couldn't do that. Oh, have a good night, David. Thank you very much for attending the stream. Thank you for being here at the start. Thank you for being here very toward the end. Have a good one. Goodbye. Yeah, and then pry the nail from the wall with the painting that was hanging on it just moments before. And now I know just what to jam into the keyhole.
No, not a chance.
Are you fucking kidding me?
I'd rather think about it again. I thought it wouldn't work like that.
What do I do?
Can't do anything without the key. Looks like that won't work. Can't do anything without the key.
Okay, here, maybe my idea from earlier, now that I got the nail.
If I put this picture next to it. I should think about it again. No, better not.
Okay. It's not gonna... Can I use this stuff?
A roll of plastic bags to secure evidence. That is no important evidence, I'm sure about that. It won't improve if I put this picture next to it. This is the frame of the picture I took down. That's the canvas I detached from the picture.
What's this? Okay, you can't see it, but I'm dragging the nail along the grout of the tile. Oh yeah, I gotta check that out. I should think about that. Rather not. It wouldn't look good without the shears ruined.
The shears ruined.
You do? You hear the sound of like a nail rubbing against grout every day? Are you a distinguished IT man or a foreman? Oh my god, I'm sliding tiles around.
What was that? God, somebody's screaming out there in the forest.
That didn't sound like it was coming from... It sounded like a tiny man yelling in my ear. Oh, that's so annoying. That's so horrible, Bob. I wouldn't put up with that. I've never been, like, had to work on unstable flooring like that. Oh god, someone's screaming.
Slit under the door.
Well, what do I do with the tiles, Mansley? Oh god. Okay. Don't worry, Bonbon. I covered the hole. They won't notice it. The hole has been patched. Well, now I think my original idea is gonna work. I did it. See, I knew what the answer was, but Jesus Christ.
Here we are, the key.
He's so proud. Oh god. Okay. I got the key. Oh, see, I had this idea earlier. If you were a guard standing out front of the the little man holding half of a leg is just where this tile, your favorite squeaky tile, used to be. I don't know, Bob, how would you feel if you were at work and like all the squeaky tiles get replaced with little pictures of angry goblin men? Oh, anyway, on Bon Bon. So it was the idea that we had earlier. The idea was sliding a piece of paper under a door and then knocking the key out of the keyhole from the outside by jamming the nail in from this side, and then having it fall onto the paper and then pulling it back into the room so that you have it. Except this is the mystery of the Druids 2001. So I had to move 2 tiles out of the way after using the... Okay, I got the painting from the wall. I used the painting's corners to pry the nail out of the wall, and then I used the nail to take the canvas out of the frame that it was in, so that instead of using this copy of this paper copy of the address that I'm at, I took the canvas out of the painting and slid it. First I defaced the floor, then I slid the canvas out under it. I defaced the floor to make room for the canvas instead of using the piece of paper that I have on hand to catch the key. Oh yeah, the only reason we assumed the key was stuck in the door is because I clicked on the keyhole and it said, "There's something stuck on the other side."
Can't do anything without the key.
I have the key. Oh, well, I hope it happens soon, Bob. The floor getting replaced with goblin pictures. Wait, do I have the key? Do I have to get it? Where is it? Okay, I got the key. The keyhole! Okay. Here we go, mother. Let's solve some druids. Let me out. Oh god.
It's locked.
It's locked. I don't want to go back in there.
It's locked.
I'm in the door. Okay. I've got a surprise for you, Lord Sinclair. Time to go investigate that screeching. Oh, what the Okay, I'm running outside. First person POV. People are dressed up like druids. Someone's getting cut. Oh my god, someone's getting cut up. Oh my god.
Well, Mr. Halligan, I don't believe I have introduced you to the gentlemen of my club yet.
Oh, I'm
This
having dinner
is
with them
General
now.
Myers of the British Army. Next to him is Bishop Stevenson. The Earl of Sutcliffe, one of the Queen's closest advisors.
I'm gonna upload pictures
And the gentleman
sequentially on
sitting
your
beside
content.
you is Mr. Smothers of the Worldwide Foods Corporation. I'm sure you're curious to learn what our club is all about. But I would suggest you have a bite to eat first. You look pale. You see, Mr. Halligan, you must know we have been following your investigations into these, shall we say, deaths in London for some time.
Here, on your
I
content, I'll
expect your
start.
experience in the park will have convinced you that we are, to a certain degree, responsible for these incidents.
Oh, is it? This picture's too big.
As you may have noticed, the meat we are eating at this meal has a rather unique flavor. It is human flesh, Mr. Halligan.
I'm eating human flesh.
This flesh is the source of life force. It grants us strength and power. You will soon discover the incomparable feeling of power for yourself. It will be grander than any feeling you have ever felt. Very soon now.
Oh my god, I'm
the
actually
day of
eating
the
it.
ritual's completion has come. Our power will be perfect. Then it will be time for the curse that will put an end to the wretched hustle and bustle of this world and make room for something grand and new. A world ruled by druids. I must admit your investigations had us worried for a moment, Mr. Halligan. We had even made plans to put a stop to them by arranging a little extra.
Not the hustle and bustle, not the
But
rat
you
race.
are a very lucky man.
Not
You will
Nokia.
witness the great day yourself, and you will be there on the right side. For by eating this flesh, you have become one of us. Welcome to the circle, Mr. Halligan.
Sorry for spamming your content, but it's the only way I can really deliver this to you guys. Okay, now we switched perspective to Melanie walking to Oxford. She's walking into her shift. She's reading the address that I put in the mail slot. Oh, you know what? I actually missed the Wilfred Warstash shot. Sorry. There was like a pan over. It was the first guy, like the general of whatever the hell. Okay. Wowzers. Sorry. It's okay, I'm gonna find a copy of this cutscene and I'll upload it to like the VOD channel or wherever this goes. Thank you very much for your patience. Anyway, well, let's on to the mystery. The torch is lit, let the games begin.
Yes? Hello?
Hello? Is this Lord Sinclair?
No, miss, I am sorry. I am Lord Sinclair's butler.
I'd like to talk to Lord Sinclair.
On what matter, miss?
I'm looking for a detective from Scotland Yard.
You are looking for a detective? Miss, in that case, I would recommend you to contact Scotland Yard. This is the house of Lord Sinclair, which is not difficult to see.
Oh, get
I
out of
thought
here.
the detective might be here.
No, I am sorry. A Detective Halligan has not been here.
Could I talk to Lord Sinclair, please?
I am sorry, miss, but his lordship is not here.
I see.
Have a good day, miss.
Have a good day, miss. Oh, Mr. Superman, no, here. No. No, this is the original shoddy. Oh my god.
There are some stones here.
I collected some stones. Let's save. Damn, it's been a while since I saw like a full episode. I don't know where to take that joke. But thank you, Bob. Okay. This looks like an action segment. Okay, anyway, oh god, okay, it's gonna be about midnight, so, oh my god, this has been an adventure. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make a deal, and by make a deal, I mean I'm just gonna tell you what I'm gonna do, viewers. I'm going to try to get past this screen. I'm gonna get past this screen, and if it turns into a whole cat-like puzzle, just we'll stop. Okay. Okay, no, I just got a call from the banker, and he says, no, it's a deal. I'm gonna save and quit, and at some point tomorrow, I'm going to get the cutscenes that you guys have missed, and I'll make sure, or, well, I'll just make sure that there's like a convenient link to the cutscenes. I'm not just gonna link you to a full video because I don't want you to spoil yourselves or myself. So maybe I can just like get the cutscenes out of the game's files. I don't know. It's a 2001 point-and-click game. It might be easy, and I'll make sure that they're made available. Yeah, because I totally want you, especially like I want you guys to see it. This is just one of those things where you have to like click it at the right time. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm gonna do. I just didn't want to.
Stop right there!
Oh,
Hey, what is that?
Leave me alone, you bastards!
Well.
Yeah,
there's
I'm
no
gonna set
need
it to
be
be a
that
screen
upset.
next time.
What are you doing here, sweetheart? Are you looking for something? She got through the hole in the fence.
Oh, little lady.
Well, you shouldn't have left the insulation there.
Now Lord Sinclair will have a surprise guest for his dinner tonight.
What? What are you going to do to me?
You'll find out soon enough, sweetheart.
Alright. Oh no. You got the license. I won't talk about his unregistered TV, his unlicensed TV.
Mr. Halligan. Oh God, I'm so glad to see you.
If
What
you
are
won't talk about my
here?
lack of
I'm
a
preparing
sneaking
dinner.
license.
You're having dinner with Lord Sinclair? That bastard got me locked in here. I really don't want to have dinner with someone like that.
You're not being asked.
What?
Oh, God.
Mr. Halligan? Is everything all right with you?
Come with me, Miss Turner.
Where?
Into the garden. I have to prepare dinner.
Oh God.
The garden? Mr. Halligan? What are you talking about? What's wrong with you?
Come with me, Miss Turner. Dinner will be ready soon, and you will be our guest of honor.
Oh my God. Yay, bad ending achieved. Oh my god, it kicked me out to the title screen. Well, alright. That is a perfect time to wrap it up. Welcome to Clue Jr. with your host, Bobbert. Alright, and there's the beginning of the game. Yeah, hot damn. That was actually just like the Dolby surround sound, like, intro animatic that was playing. Well, alrighty. Okay, viewers. Bob, thank you so much for joining tonight. I really do appreciate you being here for the Mystery of the Druids. I cannot wait to share more of this with you guys. Thank you once again profusely. Thank you. I know, I'll try and... I actually really like this game. I will hope to catch more Splatoon between now and then. Oh my god, this game is awesome actually. This is going in like my top 10.
Really?
Yeah, I think so.
I'm so bad though.
I really like it.
It's on purpose.
I don't. There's so much effort that goes into this game.
Well, yeah, but it's
Like,
on purpose. It has to be like. They can't. The last puzzle cannot be like.
I don't know if it's entirely
No, it can't be
tongue-in-cheek.
unironic.
I really think
It has to be like a parody of like puzzle games.
I think it's like. I don't know. It seems like.
I feel like it's a parody.
I don't know.
I think it's a parody.
Kingdom. Well, it's like Kingdom Hearts takes itself seriously.
I mean, it takes itself seriously, but the people making the game must have been like laughing their ass
I
off.
think they hate the players.
No, I think it's ironic. It tries to be a serious game.
I think.
No, it doesn't.
No, I think it's trying to justify itself as a puzzle game by being pain.
Nobody made that puzzle and thought like, no, that this.
But there was a whole animation that went into it too, like a 2001 computer animation.
You can make something ironic and put effort into it.
I know, but on this scale?
Yeah.
I mean, it happens, but did it happen for... It is a fizzy water tank.
Why is it so busy?
Oh my god, it looks like they just like had to put in like a texture there.
Good night, Bob. I'm getting in bed. I'm so tired.
Okay. Yes, honey. Alright. Have a wonderful night, Bob. Good luck at work tomorrow. I hope you don't like step on the bad tiles. Thank you very much. Alright. Good night, everybody.